Well, it is officially July. It is a million billion degrees in the garage, and I'm kind of working on a bunch of stuff as always. Looks like my camera lens is a little dirty. One sec. Much better. So the SL, this thing is all ready to go. I was having kind of issues with it not having a ton of power at higher RPM. And then I have had issues with it overheating. The overheating was, it was a little bit low on coolant, stopping the heater from working, and the fans, although hooked up correctly, were spinning backward. So no air was going through the radiator when it was hottest. Flipped the plugs around, everything is super happy. The power loss issue turned out to be 4 extra liters of engine oil in the crankcase put in by the body shop. So thank goodness I didn't blow out a rear main seal. But I took, with my evacuator, 4 liters of oil out, and it's still a little bit over full. But this thing's solid. The top is working again. I think it just needs to be used. I'm not getting any hydraulic fluid leaks out of the top. These are the latches that were giving me a little bit of trouble after a bunch of disuse. But again, everything seems fine now. I took it on a 35-mile trip. All good. The only remaining issues, that turn signal bulb is not working reliably, and these tires are 12 years old. So I've got new Kumo X-Step PS91s. That's what I run on the Ferrari and on Mr. Wags on their way from California through discount, and not paid by any of those people. That's just a fact of the matter. And I've got a bulb coming here through Rock Auto. So again, not sponsored by any of those people, but that's where I bought all this stuff. So SL, done, good. I'm actually down here working on the 1600. Last time I was down here, actually no, we're okay here. I put in the new 2002 TII reservoir. This has 3 nipples on it. 2 for the brake master cylinder, 1 for the clutch. I've got all of this braided hose ready here, but I had one of these 2 quote-unquote adapters break off. So I bought 2 new ones of those. There's the part number, or connector, or whatever. And then I bought 2 new O-ring things as well for the master cylinder, which look a little different. But we'll try them either way. These just a little bit cracked. So I'm going to pull these out, and we'll see if I can get them out without breaking them. That'd be sweet. And then get those rubber bits out. I would really like to get the rest of the hard lines bent up. I've got the rear brakes here, and I've got the front right side here. And this is front left here, which I already did. So it's not going to be beautiful. This is my first time ever working with flaring anything, but this copper nickel hardline is really nice. This is 3/16. These are M10 by 1.0 metric fittings. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. My order of operations is just going to be taking these adapters out, replacing these rubber bushing O-ring things, hopefully. And then getting it all hooked up, and then adding some brake fluid to the whole system, checking for leaks. And if it doesn't leak, then bleed the clutch, see if that works. Because again, this is a retrofit mechanical clutch. And then maybe see if we have brakes. After that, it'll be engine management stuff. I don't think I've filmed since I did this. Maybe I did, but all of the X20 is terminated now in there, and I shortened up the plug wires. So we are really, really close. There's a few things I certainly don't have yet. Still haven't done any of the fuel system, really. There is a single line coming up here from the fuel tank, but it's really not rated for any pressure. So if I have enough of that 3/8, I'm gonna run return and feeds with that. And I've actually got these cheapy aluminum 3/8 retainer things to put under the car, which at least look nice. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't need much fuel line for this engine. I could probably honestly run it through this brake line size stuff and it would be okay. A little bigger than that's always better. I would prefer something a little bigger. But I've got 3/8. So we'll see. Anyway, rambling on here, but that's why I am down here today. I really, really, really want to get this car running someday. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. So that ambitious plan went down the toilet. I don't have any fittings. I ordered those from Summit a week and a half ago, and they're still not here. So I did get the new rubber grommets in there. I got the little plastic 90-degree grommet things in, that's all good. But I can't put fluid in it to bleed the clutch until everything is solid, because if I put fluid in it right now, it'll leak out the bottom of the master cylinder and I'll just be back at square one. This car, I tell you, it's really nice having something that I can't just go finish when I want to finish, but also I've never had a car kick my ass quite like this E10. Also, wow, it's raining. And I totally did not know that. Clearly I'm observant. Woo, fun.